Good morning on a Sunday morning. Yes, today is morning. Sunday morning, 1st of February. Yes, 1 month has gone by. Yes, 1 month has gone by, and today is the second month of the year. And as we all know, this month there won't be any 30th, 29, 30th, 31st. So it's a very short month. Yes, a very short month. 28 days, right? Franco, 28 days. And we have only 32 days left to go. We have only 32 days left to go. Right? And as we all know, Franco, you have a guy over at your channel that, wow, you crave so much for him to stay in your channel, knowing that Barry used to call you that particular name, the P word. But that guy, that you keep him around, telling everyone whatever story, whatever that is inside his brain, are you sure you're getting your information correct? Franco, he's a well-known compulsive liar. And he is also well known to gather all the information from all the faceless troll like he is one. And I guess, like you say, birds of the same feather flocks together. So, if you hate Barry so much for what he calls you, why are you keeping the one that is actually a real one? Yeah, he said that I destroy his reputation. I destroy his reputation. Yes, you see, faceless people have reputation. Wow. Want to be recognized in this La La Land, that is very important. So Franco, did you get it correct into your head? Like Barry calls you the name that you hate. And why are you keeping the one that is actually the real one at your place? You know, from Ireland by the name Mix, M-I-K-S. And I definitely have also sent you the script or the 10 pages that you can read and know what it is all about. And by the way, that Siko Miko, already half a century, never married, don't have a wife, don't have any kids. Why? Why is he so obsessed with guys that are over in Vietnam, that have a wife and have kids and have also woman that they keep? And he said it's a sin. Well, Siko, Miko, Diko, what's wrong What's wrong that what you have between your legs? What's wrong with it? Oh, I know. Because at one time, Franco did tell the whole world that his is not functionable. So, Siko, Miko, Tiko, is yours the same situations? Not functionable? That's why you did not get married, did not have kids, and don't own a woman at all. Right? Or are you a gay? Like you say, sorry, my partner. Sorry, my partner. Exactly, right? Sobbing to your partner. Correct? Siko, Miko, Diko. Not married. Half a century. As we all know, most or likely 99% of the world populations at that age, they are already married. Or maybe you're so frustrated that over in the Philippines, you call them Sims, that goes around having leisure, pleasure with all the Filipinos. And you are very upset, obsessed with it. Right? Siko, Tiko, Miko. Why aren't you married? What about, do you have any kids? Like you want to tell other people what to do, how to parent their kids. If you do not have any, what give you the rights and what give you the knowledge that you can tell other people what to do with their lives, other than you being a very busybody, poking into everyone's lives and want to know everything about other people's and their family and their partners and their wives and their girlfriend and their kids and their grandson, granddaughter, great-great-grandson, great-great-granddaughter, grandmother, grandfather. What have you got, Siko, Miko, Diko, other than, your concubine, Mistress Marianne, say that I don't have a house. Say that I stay in the basement. What about you? What about you? Did your papa tell you to stay down there? Don't make noise because I'm having fun in my room, upstairs. Right? Siko, Diko, Miko. Correct? So, if you don't have any kids, you're not married, you don't own any woman, other than you got a partner, we all know, happens to be pride. Yes. The pride flag, the rainbow flag, you remember? Right? The rainbow flag. So, gay man, Siko, Miko, what right have you got to tell others what to do with their lives? What rights have you got other than you're a broke ass, you don't have any jobs, you're a cadet, get booted out from the school because of what you did to the two teenagers. And you say it's a lie. And you also tell your concubines and say, it's a lie. It's not true. It's someone else. We know your age. We know where you stay. Right? Why are you so afraid? Why you talk so loud, but you dare not to meet up with big wallet? Or you call him big ego. Yeah, he got big ego. So what? Do you have any? So you got no egos at all. You got no balls, in other words. Lizard eggs between your legs. Siko, miko, diko. Correct? So, tell me, why are you so upset with people that got money? Huh? People that can travel. And people that can provide what? Private studies for their children, for their kids. And you think that, oh, they are not studying? What do you know? What do you know? You never been to the Philippines at all. You never know about all this modern world. Only in your basement, with Claudia Schiffer poster pinned up to the wall, and you're having fun. And you're having fun. Playing what is between your legs and shooting and aiming into her mouth. Wow. In other words, you're a pervert, right? You're a pervert, isn't it? Wow. So, like you say that if you got £1 million, and we all know that you don't have any money because you lost everything when you do bookie job, betting on horse race, correct? And you lost all your money because why? You don't have anyone behind you backing you up, and you don't show your face over the internet, over any host channel, and you say that you'll get in trouble because you have already got trouble and you are so considered a criminal. Because why? You're so upset about the 10 pages. You're really very upset when I initially posted it all up 3 years ago. Right? Siko, miko, diko. And now we come around denying, like your concubine woman, Mistress Mary Ann. Why do you need to deny when it's correct, when it's right? Why are you so afraid to show your face? Because you're a criminal. Why are you so afraid to show your face to everyone? Because you got a case, right? Siko, miko, diko. That's why you go to every channel, all the hosts. You lie to them and say, I'll show you my face when I come up next time. Always next time. Right? And who call you the coward? Your best friend, Brad, calls you a coward. At one time, you are the best friend until he found out everything about you. Right? Until he says that you cause trouble in the whole of the Philippine channels. Yeah, all the ladies' channel. And you said, yeah, and you blame it on me. Wow. Why don't you go to all those channels again? Why don't you go there? Why don't you start asking them what are they doing? How much are they earning? Who is their boyfriend? Who are their partners? How many babies have you got? How many times did you play every night on top of the bed? Why don't you ask them all? Siko, diko, miko. Why don't you say or ask all those questions? Because you are very obsessed. You want to know everyone's private lives. You want to know what they do. You want to know who their boyfriend is. You want to know who are their partners. And you want to know how many babies they have. Right? Siko, Diko, Miko. So, you don't have £1,000,000. You're broke. And you say, oh, if I have £1,000,000, if God's willing, you get it by a stroke of luck. Don't tell me you're not going to the Philippines and do what all the Sims do over there. Exactly as you, what? Super chat all the women out there at one time. Now you're broke, you got no money, you cannot super chat. Only I know who you super chat to. Right? You say, you're busy, I got something else to do. What? Sending money? So the question is that, who doesn't want $1,000,000? You ask all the Filipinos why they don't want $1,000,000. You know, it's not pesos, in pound, which is about 5 times. No, not 5 times. Very, very much more. 15 times? So, tell me, who doesn't want £1,000,000? British pound. British pound. Who doesn't want? Even you give them 1,000,000 pesos, they are already extremely happy. Stay with you until your money get dried up. Don't have to mention £1,000,000. 1,000,000 pesos, they will stay and stick to you like leeches. Diko, Siko, Miko, what do you know about million? 1,000,000 pesos can do a lot of things. Not to say that 1,000,000 pound can do even more things. So, don't tell me you don't want that million. Because now you don't have anything. Siko, Miko, Diko. You only say, oh, you don't want that lifestyle because you can't afford. You got no money. Siko, Diko, Miko. You got no money. Maybe you got no money even to go and meet up with big wallet at the hotel, Hilton Hotel. That means you can't travel. You got no money to travel. Right? So don't come here and tell everyone out there that if you got £1,000,000, you wouldn't be doing what most of them are doing over in Asia. In Philippines, they call them the Sims. SIMPS. Sims. The other name for it, where if they go to Thailand, they will be called mongers. They are same. Sims and mongers are people that go around fucking around. So don't tell me you're not interested in it. Oh, maybe yours already cannot function. Yeah, maybe yours already cannot function, or you're already infected because you have a partner which happens to be of the same sex. Yeah, correct? Is that not true? So yours is dysfunctional, problematic, cannot get any hard on. Wow. Am I wrong to clarify? Am I wrong to tell everyone out there that yours cannot be used? That's why you're not married. You don't have a wife. You don't have any kids. So why are you teaching other parents what to do with their kids? Why don't you make some so that you can be called a father and the kids can call you Papa? Why? Why? So, do you know anything about upbringing for kids or children? Do you know anything about upbringing for kids or children? You only listen to this concubine, Mistress Marianne, which tell you story that is all a lie. Like she said that, she tells everyone out there, don't come to ET channel. Because I'm crazy, I'm psycho, I'm a maniac, I'm a whatever she called me. You see, when people are guilty, when people have a lot of things to hide, when people don't tell you all the truth, all lies, that's what they will do. Don't come, don't listen, because why? They are afraid of the truth. They don't want you to know about the truth. Exactly as Boom Boom Bean. Boom Boom Bean doesn't want to know about the truth of what is happening to concubine, Mistress Marianne. I told him directly. I tell him everything I want to tell. Right? Mistress concubine Marianne. I tell. I don't lie. Right now, like this Siko Miko Diko, concubine Marianne, why don't you ask him, why is he not married? Why don't you ask him, why is he not married? Why don't you ask him why he got no kids? He is already half a century old. Lots of men already become grandfather. I know of a few grandmother that before they are 30, their age, they are already grandmother. What about you, concubine Marianne? Why don't you marry him? Because he's so desperate for any woman. And when he sees people with money, and when he sees people go around having women, wow, he's so jealous. Jealous that he got woman, jealous that he can afford to have woman around his arms. Siko Diko Miko. Why don't you get any woman around your arms? Why are you craving at all those men out there that have women around them? Why? Because you are poor bastard? Because you got no money? Because you're broke, bankrupt? Yeah, bankrupt, the word. Correct? No more money? And talk big. Talk very loud. That he said, if I got £1 million, hopefully God, what? Reward you with it. But you're so unlucky, isn't it? Because you go bad mouthing everyone. You go in front of the church there, so you talk bad about everyone. You forgot. Where? The cathedral in Rome. Then you went there and visit, and then you say you take photos, detailed photos of the buildings. Exactly like you say you are interested in photography. You like to take the photograph of the teenagers. Wow. You see, you want to lie to everyone out there. You say you are a keen photographer. And your action shows exactly who you are. Right? And you want to hide the facts that you are one, the pillows. Correct? Why do you need to hide? Why are you afraid of people finding out? Why are you afraid to show your face? Like Brad said, if you are not a criminal and if you got no case, you don't have to hide. Only the criminals hide their face because they don't want to be recognized at all. Right? Siko, Tiko, Miko. You're one, isn't it? That's why you call me a criminal. But I'm not hiding. You can see my face. Almost daily I do live stream. Almost daily. And today is the 32 days counting for Pedro, for what? For FRANKO. Yeah, your good friend FRANKO. Paradise twice. That is so afraid that he removed all his videos also in his channel. And like your concubines, what? Mistress Marianne, she also removed all her live stream, so afraid of people knowing it. Why do you want to remove it? Because you got something to hide? Because you are afraid that people know about it? Or is it that it's not true, you're telling lies and you don't want anyone to hear it? Right? Correct? Concubines? Wow. They are so afraid. They hide everything. Everything, all the live streams. Why do you need to hide? Don't blame other people. Don't talk about other people when you're doing the same. When you're doing the same, right? Concubine Marianne, where's all your live stream? Where are all of them? You hide all of them because you tell lies. And you're afraid people listen to it. That's why you hide and you tell lies. If it's not a lie, if it's true, why don't you put it there? Why don't you keep it there? One word says it all, because you lied about it. You see, there are so many live streamers out there. They do live streaming, but they don't remove all their streaming. Only who? FRANKO, Mistress Marianne, right? The two that is so well known and say that they never lied. Never lied. But they remove all their live streaming. I tell everyone before, when you lied and you don't want people to know, you'll remove your live streaming. You'll remove it. Because why? You know it's a lie. That's why you lie and you remove. Siko Miko, why don't you ask Frank why he removes all his live streaming after he's finished with his streaming? Why did he remove all of it? One word say it all. It's all lies. It's all lies. Exactly for concubine Marianne, it's all lies. If it's true, you will leave it there. If it's true, you definitely will leave it there because you want the watch hours, right? Concubine Marianne. But you remove it. Watch hour gone? Watch hours are gone. Right? Because why? You just look at the replay channel. Spookily. Yes, you say it's mine. Thank you, no problem. You just go and see how many views. You just go and see. What? You see, when you have so much of viewing and views, your watch hour is always on the green line. And that channel is not even more Not even 5 months, not half a year. Wow. What about yours? Where is your third channel that you lied all about? Why are you not there live streaming? Concubine Marianne? Why are you not there live streaming? You say you have a lot of what? Viewers? Subscriber? Loss of upload? What happened to that channel? I know you lied about it. Because why? There's no such channel. Yeah, maybe you registered one just in case this one, the present one, get removed because of problems. So you have a standby one just in case your present one get lost, then you have one standby. It's okay. If you got the number of friends that can support you, yes. You look at Mommy May's channel, doing very much better than yours. Get monetized, get all the subscriber for her to go live streaming. What about you? What have you got until today? Not monetized? Not even monetized? Because why? You lied to everyone. You remove all your live streaming and nobody go to your channel because you leave it there for 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours and you only talk about 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Wow. You think they are all fool just to go there and what? Support one channel that don't talk, say nothing, do nothing. And you say that what? Real talks for watch hour, but you're not talking. You're completely sick, isn't it, concubine Marianne? Am I wrong? So why are you so upset with what I do? Why are you so upset with my channel that you tell everyone to stay away? You want to be like the other one that is from Wales, the guy that said that, oh, don't come and support E.T. Don't subscribe to him. Don't go there and watch and get his watch hour because he wants to be monetized. Yes, I'm monetized. But I couldn't care less whether I'm monetized or not. I'm just doing it for fun. And I just do it for kick ass. Right? And I love it. To get you upset, to get you pissed. But you say, no, you don't get angry, you don't get pissed off, you don't get, whatever you want to say. Right? Who cares about what you want to say? Like you say that I stay in the, what? I stay in a mall, I don't have a house, this house is not mine, that I'm also an alien here. Right? It's up to you, whatever you want to say. Who cares? You think I really care about what you say? I told you before. I told you so many times. I don't care what you say because I know you lied about everything. You lied about everything. You never tell the truth from the first day I know you until today. And you want to tell me stories that before your time. Yeah, I have a lot of it. I listen to a lot of it. I get a lot of information about it too. And your story about the Taliban and the Jordan man or a woman or whatever. Wow. Is it true? And you want to compare yourself to the other one that you call Mistress Valdez and you think you're pretty. You're completely ugly like a toad. Right or not? You're completely ugly one. You're just like a toad. So you want to compare with other people. Your photo are all what? AI generated. So smooth the skin, so clean, no freckles, no pimples, no black spot, no suntan, no sunburn, nothing. China doll. China doll. You know what they use for China doll? Concubine, Marianne. You know what they use for China doll? Why don't you go ask Siko Diko Miko what is it for? He can explain to you better. Because he stay exactly in the basement. And you know Asian house don't have basement. Oh, I forgot. My mall, the place that I stay. Okay, I explain to you. 5-story tall from ground zero. 3-story below basement where you can park hundreds of cars. Have you got one? Concubine, Mistress Marianne? I explained to you, in total 8 stories tall. In total 8 stories tall. Have you got one? Yeah. It's so big. I can have my food there. I can have my shower there. I can sleep there. I can eat there. I can go shopping there. It's such a big, big building. Have you got one? Oh, I forgot, concubine Mistress Marianne. You cannot go inside Robinson Mall. You say you will do the photo, do the live streaming, show it to us. But you walk around outside the building saying that you are at Robinson Mall. Saying that you are at Robinson Mall. What did you do in Robinson Mall? Concubine, Marianne, did you stole a phone? Why don't you tell the story? Did you steal a phone at Robinson Mall? That's why you dare not to go inside. You just walk around the whole building and say that you are at Robinson Mall. You did stole a phone, isn't it? You did stole a phone, isn't it? That's why you dare not go in. And it's just a walking distance from what? From Edita, the Mistress Edita house? Correct or not? Am I wrong? Or did I get it wrong? Oh, then you say I got a lot of mistresses, friends, partners. Wow. You ask me to ask them. You say I'm a dictator. You say I got a leader. Whatever. Even some of them call me, what, puppet dogs? You think I care? You think I care? And you say that I get money, What? Talking about you? Concubine Mistress Marianne. Why don't you send me super chats? Show it to me that you got money. Why don't you super chat? The more you super chat, the more I talk about what? Big ego. The more you super chat, the more I talk about big ego. The more you super chat, the more I will talk about McFish. Oh, maybe about the teacher too. Why don't you send it to me? And definitely, when I tell a story, I'll tell the names too. Concubine Marianne. I'll tell the names too, not like you. Calling people Taliban. Butakal. Big wallet, big ego. Why don't you mention the name Eric? Why don't you mention the name Eric? Why do you want to call McFish? Why do you call teacher? When you know the name, you see, You're all useless people out there. Wanting to tell everything about anyone out there, but dare not to use the name. Dare not to use the name. Right? Marianne Bakuran. Dare not to use the name. So what makes you? All cowards, right? All lies. Correct? Is that not true? Like, when did you own a house? Have you got a house? Concubine Marianne? Have you got a house? That house, the wooden house that want to topple, is your mom's or Mistress Editha house, not yours. And that house, that the concrete one, the 2-story at the division, happens to be your brother's house. Yeah, before that was your sister's house, right? What about, you want to talk about accident? Do you own a car? Do you own a motorbike? Do you own a driving license? You don't have any, and you want to talk about it like you know everything. Oh, God, what about the bank? That you say, OFW send the money over to Philippines, and the money got to sit in the bank for 1 month before they can take it out. What a stupid bank manager you are, concubine Mistress Marianne. When did you get all those crazy information or stupid information? So you tell everyone not to listen to what I say. I tell everyone exactly what you lied all about. Do I need to lie? Oh, I make money talking about you, right? And you're so obsessed that I get money talking about you, because why? Big Wallet don't give you no more money. Big Wallet don't want you to be his mistress. That you are so fed up that you call the Mistress Valdez. Wow. If you are Big Wallet mistress, then you also become Mistress Valdez, what, right? But you are Mistress Skeletor. Yeah, Skeletor from who? Frank Batagalia that calls you that name. Not true? You deny what? Knowing Frank Batagalia? But what? What happened today? You say you know him. Wow! All of a sudden you change what you said about knowing him, not knowing him. Wow. Very funny, isn't it? Or very stupid. One day you say you know him, next day you say you don't know him. May as well call him your husband. Right? May as well call him your husband, call him your partner, call him your lover. Why not? Because the Netherlands one never set foot in the Philippines for the past 15 years. Why don't you get married to the one that is in Bantayan Island? He's not married. He's single, staying with someone else's wife, that the say caregiver. Right? So caregiver, that means they're not married. You can marry her, you can marry Frank, what? Right? Why don't you do that? Why not? Because he's available. He's not married. He's single. You are also single. Only that you got a boy up from the mountain that you play with. Correct? And you don't want to tell us the story. And your parents disapprove of you marrying the boy up the mountain because he got no money. Wow. Wow. Am I telling lies? That you hate so much about what I tell over the internet, that you say, and you tell everyone, don't come to ET channel. ET is a monster. ET is alien. ET is a psychopath. ET is a psychosis. Whatever name you want to call, you call. I don't care. Because exactly as you think all the names that belongs to me, how come it came out from your mind and from your mouth and from your mind? Your mind thinks about it, your mouth talks about it, exactly like you're one of it. Is that not true? Is that not true? And Franco, why don't you ask your troll over at your channel by the name Mix? Is he actually like what Barry called you, a P? Is he not one that is a real one in your channel and you keep him there? Why do you want to keep him there when he's one that you hate the other one that is in jail? Doesn't it make sense, isn't it? You put one that calls you a pedophile in jail, but the one that is actually a real one that is in your channel, you don't throw him out. Wow, Franco, you like to play S, right? You like to play S, isn't it? He's a gay. He cried sobbing to his partner after he's being led away to jail. Not true. It is very true. That's why he is very pissed off with what I put out there. And he said it's all a lie. That's why he never show his face. That's why he never show his face. Why don't you ask him to show his face to you, Franco? Why don't you ask him to show his face to you, Franco? I guess you are the same like him. Afraid to know the true story. Afraid to find out the truth. All same character, all same type of people, all same type of thinking. And I just love it. I just love it. Is it not true? It is very true, isn't it? I guess you cannot hide from the truth when it's all out there. You can't run away from the truth when it's available out there. Yeah, they will always deny, as everyone out there that will deny about everything. Because what? Bad reputations? Destroy the reputations? I always have one question to ask. If you don't show your face, you don't show yourself who you are, is there anything to lose? Is there anything to lose? Nothing? So what reputation are you talking about that you lost? You mean you're lost to one figure or one letter alphabet that is M, and you say, oh, my reputation is destroyed. But you're just a figure or alphabet, M. And M stand for what? Maniac. You see, they never show. And they talk about reputation. What reputation have you got? Siko, Diko, Miko? What reputation have you got? Why don't you show your face? Everyone knows you never did. Everyone also, you will tell the same thing when you tell the host, can I come up? And when the host asks you, show your face, you say, I'll show you the next time, right? Siko, Miko, Diko, Mix. I'll show you the next time. Always the next time. Why do you keep on repeating the word next time? Why are you lying to everyone out there with the word next time? May as well May as well I say one thing to you. Directly. I say only one thing to you. You are afraid to show your face because you are a criminal, right? And criminals hide their faces. So he is hiding. Everyone knows. Never show his face. All over the channel that he went, never ever show his face. So what reputation have you got that you're hiding, that you never show anyone your face? You must be so sick, right? Thinking that your reputation is so important that no one knows who you are, and you say, your reputation got destroyed. You must be a sick maniac, isn't it? Sicko, dicko, miko, mix. You must be so sick inside your head, isn't it? Or so afraid to show anyone your face. Franko, why don't you ask him? What has he got to hide? Why is he hiding and why is he not showing his face? You ask all the questions, Franko, about everyone. You want to know about everyone out there. Why don't you ask this particular one that is in your channel that talks so much, so loud about everyone, but never show his face? Are you a coward too, Franko? Are you so scared too about him? If not, why don't you ask that question? I asked you a couple of times before, maybe twice, 3 times. I wouldn't know. All I know is that, Franko, don't be a coward. Franko, don't be a coward. Like you want to show to everyone out there that you know Kung Fu fighting. You can stand up to anyone out there that you're not afraid of. You want to be a big man. You want to be a big man. But why are you so afraid of one little one by the name Miko, Siko, Diko that you dare not to ask him, show your face? That's why you are a coward, Franko. That's why you are a coward. Like Siko Miko calls everyone out there a coward. Because why? He is exactly one that never shows his face. Only cowards will hide their face, never show their face. And they talk very loud and very brave. Very loud and very brave. Want to take the knife and kill me too. 2 days ago, you can find my community page. I put it out there. I put it out there. My name, my channel name, with the knives. So, why don't you ask him? Franko, why are you afraid of Siko Miko Diko? Why? You know he got so many channels. Miko 0, Miko 1, Miko 2, Miko 3, Miko 4. Mix. Mix 1. Mix team. Mix Richard. Yeah, he got all the crazy name. And he also used other names other than that. So he got so many channels. Right? He will come with any name. But we all know his only one name that he can send super chat is MIKS. That's the one, 2216. MIKS 2216. Or maybe why don't you ask him to super chat you? So you see whether his name is Sean McAndrew or not. You can find it out. Because concubine Mary Ann will never give you the information. I have it. But she won't give you because why? She received money from him. Received money from him. The one that destroyed all their relationship. The 5,000 pesos which she cheated on him. She took the 4,005 which belongs to the uncle and she gave the uncle the 500. Reverse. She's supposed to receive only 500. 4,005 belongs to the uncle. But she scammed Siko, Miko, Diko too. And now they are friends again. You see. That's why these are sick, mentally sick people out there that will never change. They go around, come around, and turn around and go in circle, and the world will stick to the same circle because they have the same. I always tell everyone out there, I don't have to lie. I don't need to lie. And like they say, Siko Miko Mix and this concubine Mary Ann said, I'm being paid to talk about them. Yeah, I got money from it. So what's the difference? Makes me happier. Who don't want money? Stupid people like Miko only don't want money. Because the fellow cannot get any. And the fellow is wishing that the fellow get £1 million. God knows when the fellow will get it. And he said that, I won't live the lifestyle that big wallet is living. You see, in their mind, in their heart, I tell you one thing. £1 million is a lot more than 1 million pesos. A lot more. And you're going to live like a king if you go to the Philippines. And definitely you will behave like a Sims that go around, poke around in all holes everywhere you can find. And he says, I'm not going to live that lifestyle. One thing says it all. He only wish he got that money. Because he's a bankrupt. Siko, Diko, Miko is a bankrupt. Don't have the money, only wishing for it, and say that fellow will never live the lifestyle of the rich and famous Sims in the Philippines. Tell me, how many of them went to the Philippines and behaved like a Sims? 99% of them? Not true, Franco? You should know better. You've been there 10 years. And the fellow can turn around and say, oh, I got £1 million. I wouldn't be living that lifestyle. Because he doesn't have that £1 million. Because he doesn't have that £1 million. He is just another, crazy old dick that cannot do anything with his dick. You ask everyone out there, who doesn't want to have £1 million in the Philippines? Not 1 million pesos, 1 million British pound. There's a lots of money. And definitely you live like a king, a sim king, or a harem king, right? Siko, Miko, Diko, a harem king. But he doesn't have the money. That's why he turned around and talked the other way around. You see, these are all poor bastards out there telling lies about what they cannot have, what they cannot achieve in life. And they badmouth everyone out there because they can afford. Only those that cannot afford will talk about it. Because why? They never have it. They never have it. That's how they talk about it. To make themselves look good. But when they have the million with them, I promise you one thing. They are worse than all those that goes traveling around. They are the one that haven't experienced anything and want to find out everything in life. And hopefully, they stay alive without catching any disease. So Diko, Miko, Siko, don't come around and tell us that you don't want that lifestyle. You should ask all the Filipinos. And I can tell you, or I can promise you one thing. If you stick your money all around your face, if you stick all the money around your face, it will be replaced with all kisses if you don't believe. You must be so stupid, isn't it? Siko, Diko, Miko. You must be terribly stupid, isn't it? To talk about it and not know about it. That's why you are a poor bastard. Siko, Diko, Miko. You are a poor bastard. Right? You cannot have. And you'll never have. And in your dreams, well, have fun. I always have a lot of fun talking about people that have idiotic mind, that lie to themselves, that console themselves, that make themselves look good, makes happy, make themselves look proud and be proud, but inside their head, exactly it's the opposite. Why don't you go and visit Philippines? Siko, Diko, Miko. Why don't you go and marry, go meet up with the one that you love and you want to marry the one, the princess, the concubine princess, Marianne. She's always waiting for you. Because we know the one that's from Netherlands will never land in the Philippines. Why don't you take her with you? Why don't you? Because you got no money? You're a broke ass? Bankrupt? So don't come around tell us all the bullshit story or all the silly brains that you have. We don't believe. Because I have introduced a lot of friends from the Western world. And once they find it out and once they travel over here, they get addicted to it. Yes, they get addicted to it. They went back, they came back. They went back, they came back. Don't tell me, Siko, Diko, Miko, you don't want to be one of them. Because you're a bankrupt. You got no money. Why are all of them coming over to the Philippines, to Thailand, to Vietnam? Why? Because they want to live the life of one day a millionaire. Only Siko, Diko, Miko does not realize what the shit he's talking about. So get into your head, Siko, Diko, Miko. Don't talk about things you do not know. And try to be a man when you are just a little boy that is a coward that never meet up with Big E also. You badmouth him so badly. But the difference between you and him is that you are a bankrupt. You got no money, you can't travel, and you just envy whatever he's doing to the extreme that you call him what? A harem? A life that you don't want to have? Because why? One word says all. You're a bankrupt, Siko, Miko. That's all. That's all. You're bankrupt. Siko Miko Diko. That's all for today. Have fun. Sunday, I love it. I just love it. Because you'll find a lot of people that are brainless up here. Talk shit story that they find through what internets, through all the trolls, and they will tell you like they know everything. They will tell you like they know everything. The difference is that they have never left their own country. And they do not know what's the world all about. They live in the basement. That's why they say I live in the basement. But do you see any basement when I'm doing live streaming every day? Huh? Do you see any basement? Is this a house or a basement? You see, they are nuts. They are totally sick up to their brains. Have a good day, everyone. Take care, all. Have a beautiful Sunday. Yeah, the song. Huh? Sunday morning, up with a lark. I think I'll take a walk in the park. Hey, 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 it's a beautiful day. Right? Only in Asia. Siko Miko Diko. Only in Asia, not in Ireland. Dull and gloomy. Bye bye all.